Looking at this equation, we're writing it in standard form. We're identifying the conic and the center or the vertex, depending on what it is. I look again, I've got x squared and y squared, so I know it's not a parabola. They have the same sign, so I know it's not a hyperbola. They have the same value of coefficient, so I know that it has to be a circle. And the circle standard equation has parentheses squared here. It's really x minus h parentheses squared plus y minus k parentheses squared equals the radius squared. So we're going to make it look like that. Again, the first step is to group your x's. I've got x squared, I've got minus 6x. Since I have x squareds and an x, I will need to complete the square. That's how you know if you need to do it or not. Then I'm going to group my y's. I've got a positive y squared, I've got a positive 8y. Since I have y squared and y term, I must again complete the square. Then this negative 24, he just kind of really doesn't belong, so we're going to move the 24 to the other side by adding 24. So I have a positive 24 over here. And to even out the equation, whatever we add for the x's we must add, and whatever we add for the y's we must add. So we put these here so that we don't forget to do that along the way. So focus on our x's. We don't have to factor anything out because there was no lead coefficient on the x squareds. So it's just x and x. Half of negative 6 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So the number added for the x's is 9. And this part will be x minus 3 parentheses squared. Now we'll move on to the y's. I've got a plus here. I'm going to put the plus. Factors. No lead coefficient on the y, so it's just y and y. Half of 8 is 4, so plus 4 plus 4. 4 times 4 is 16, so added for the y's is 16. And the y's will be y plus 4 parentheses squared. Now we have the right side just to combine. Would be 49. And just copy that. And that's the answer, because it's supposed to be in that sort of format, no fractions or anything going on. We've got the center at, remember this is h and this is k, so center is at 3, negative 4. And if you wanted to know the radius, it's the square root of 49. The radius would be 7.